Alright, let's find out what's past this door. Hopefully it's new power. I've realized that I haven't gotten anything new this entire stream. Oh god. Is this the thermal visor testing area? One way you can definitely argue that this isn't a first-person shooter or anything like that is that the enemies do really not behave like shooter enemies. Like playing Binary Domain and Mass Effect recently, like those have much more standardized ways that enemies are supposed to act in a shooter, and this really does not adhere to that in the slightest. Alright, well, if I scan that, will it give me a visor? You can't even try and pretend you're not going to give me a visor. You've telegraphed it too hard. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector currently deactivated. Oh, wait, purple. Wow, I'm so used to saying purple. Orange things, but, oh, aha. Upper node of astrological holographic projector is retracted and inactive. Okay. I thought it was me data, but apparently not. Are you inactive too? Yeah. Previously been used. Hold the phone. Wait. Who used it? Who used this morph ball slot? Things to think about. Mysteries to solve. Oh, you thought we were safe, but no. More pirate data. Log 10401.7. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and the science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. Starport? Huh. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Holographic. So they're trying to like habitate this planet. Like they're not just like thinking like, oh, let's use this phazon to make some shock troops to take over planets. Something they want to like settle it and make it into an evil planet. Holographic coordinate data has been updated successfully. Like my holographic coordinate data? Log 10299.2. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike. A landing mass at heading mark 40.08.02 returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. In Metroid, I think you got a pretty good chance. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Ooh, hey, 50%, nice. I'm good at this. Holographic spatial schematic is in lockdown per Security Directive 2.23.445. Alright. We good? We good. Holographic sequence initialized. Alright, so I'm wondering what this is actually going to be. This seems substantial. Okay. This may be the least items gotten in a Metroid session so far, but it is the most cutscenes. I like how the music cut in just a little bit. I hope they add another layer each time I use a morph bomb. Like, it does kind of have that energy, doesn't it? The music, like it sounds like music meant to like represent the machines moving. Okay, made it. Whoop! Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but I did. Okay, now add a theremin. Whoop, there we go. No, this one doesn't run on bomb energy, it runs on speed energy. Oh, it kind of mirrors the Flagra boss. Whoop. When the camera zooms out like this, the morph ball almost seems proportional, but it's not actually. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. Huh. Wait, can I scan each planet? Oh, cool. Cool. Okay. Where do I start? Oh, not the red one. Not either red one. Planet Billium. Mass. 3.8 trillion teratons. Profile. Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Mideralis, a sentient, gaseous global exterminator virus. There's a whole other Metroid game happening over there. This game is so cool if you're familiar with the 2D games. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not familiar with any of the 2D games out at this point. Because I don't think, like, oh wait, no, wait a second. No, wait, this game did coincide with Fusion, didn't it? So if there's a Fusion thing here, then I'll know that much. And I did play Zero Mission, but I'm also not good with names, so if they name drop stuff, that's not going to tell me anything, unfortunately. Anyways, Planet Twin Tabula. Mass, 4.1 trillion teratons. Profile. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Man, the Metroid universe sounds terrible. Okay, well, where are the other planets I can scan? Planet. This is all just in one system, too. This is so... This came out after the NES Metroid, and Planetarium references that more than anything that I think a few hints towards the events of 2. Okay. I didn't know there was much lore to Metroid 1, honestly. Planet Dormian 2. Mass 2.3 trillion teratons. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Okay, that's a bit more normal. I can expect that from like a planet, I think. Nope. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector functioning normally. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what else can I scan? Is it time for the red planets? Might be time for the red planets. New research. Planet Zebes! Hey! I know that one. Mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile. Planet's crust is primary earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 29 planet, Zebes is unhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Wait, so is this a prequel to Metroid? Planet Talon 4. So Talon 4 is near Zebes. Huh. Wait, yeah, doesn't the narration actually acknowledge this, doesn't it? Because, yeah, there's a whole thing. Because the narration I actually know better from the Super Smash Bros. Song, where they mention, like, so the pirates were far from finished or something like that. All Prime games are between 1 and 2. Cool. Okay, 5.1 trillion teratons. Profile. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Man, they got a lot of classifications. Okay, is that everything? That might be everything. But yeah, no, like, the other 3 planets are just secret Metroid games you never knew about. They're just hiding, waiting to be told. They should have done the Metroid game about the double virus on the 3DS. And like had the 2 different screens have 2 different images that blend together and give you a headache. Alright. Oh. Okay, yeah, you know, you already told me that, so. Right, I have to go in there somehow. No! Ah. Sam was just like, man, not my problem. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if that one system has all of those disasters, then yeah, what's Samus gonna do? Just go to every single planet and blow it up? There reaches a point where you just have to be like, well, this is the nature of the world I live in, I guess. Man, these are actually some tight jumps. Well, that wasn't as tight as I thought. I do keep underestimating my jump capacity. Ooh, well, what are you? Super missile. Ooh. Am I gonna get more than one upgrade here? Or is that just a save point? That might just be a save point. Let's find out. Yeah! Finally. I really expected that room to have an upgrade, but no, super missiles are here, I guess. I wonder what do super missiles do in this game? I don't really remember what they do in Prime 3. As much as I have been referencing the fact that I played Prime 3, that was in 2009, or maybe early 2010. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Jeez, man, now I'm back to having 6. Press and hold B to charge, then press down to fire. Alright, I'm going to check what this can actually do, because that is costly. There are charge combo enhancements scattered throughout the environment. They used the missile launcher and the charge beam in tandem to fire a more effective blast. Wait, charge combo enhancements, plural. So I can get more than this? More effective blasting. Each missile expansion you find will increase the number of... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can't... That's weird. So wait, the super missiles don't do anything special? They're just a higher damage thing? That's weird. Like, normally, isn't like the super missile usually just a way to break tougher material? I'm kind of... I almost feel... I feel like they're tricking me. Because that's so costly. Like, the damage must be insane. Alright. We're almost to the... That must be a boss arena. It's so tall. Oh, wait. Hey. I see a white door. Am I gonna get a new beam? Maybe? Or, wait, am I gonna do a U-turn? I'm gonna have to go to, like, Magmore Caverns now or something. Access to control tower granted. Step in the hologram. Anything around? Metroid isn't really the kind of game where I can look behind an elevator and hope to find something, but I gotta check anyways. Oh, the whale noises are back. I really should keep an eye out in case any of these are unique. Oh, hey. Man, I feel like it'd be really easy to miss some research stuff in this game. Like, I'd have to scan these doors specifically when I'm in this fight, I guess. So they've given Samus some, like, different types of melee weapons, and just think about this because these guys keep on doing, like, martial arts on me instead of just shooting. And I feel like they could do something really cool with an actual dedicated melee weapon for Samus, as opposed to, like... Although, honestly, I mentioned this before, I'm really partial to her claw attack in Fusion. I think that's a really cool thing to do. Oh wow, those look completely different. Right, and I've already... Man, they look, like, so different. Oh, these boxes are all explodable. Okay, maybe this is where they want me to use the missiles. Huh, it didn't do anything. Where'd the other one go? Okay, let's try this again. Down. Do I have to release and press down at the same time? Like, yeah, no, I don't. Weird. I'm gonna have to review that, I think. Yeah, I'm not using missiles. And I've tried holding down the button and releasing, and I've tried releasing at the same time, and I've tried just tapping it. Nothing's happening. This is beginning to remind you of Jedi Knight Academy? I can't even begin to imagine how. Well, they just flood you with health pickups here. Like, I could see that actually being a pretty overwhelming fight for, like, a kid. Oh, 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 whoa. Mm. Wait, what's this? Why is this different? Is that Japanese? I can't really tell. It's probably just meant to be an alien language, but it has kind of that kind of line work. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing? Really? Can I go up here? No? This feels like there should be like an energy tank right here. Right in this exact spot. Reverana says, had to step away for and get cut off. I assume they've been murdered. Alright, I guess I'll break these. Oh. Ah. Okay. I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but that's that. Is there one up here too? Man, what weird areas to have nothing in them. This goes against every game design bone in my body, both of them. Wow, this is not I wasn't expecting this at all. I really was oh, okay. I thought I was in the boss room. But no, this just is just some other thing. You have to use the regular beam to use the super missile. Oh, that's kind of jank. Like, what's the point of that? That's a very strange choice to make with the design. Like, it's already such a costly thing to do. Wait, why does this feel like I'm just going backwards? Yeah, I'm just going backwards. Huh, how did that happen? Must have gotten really turned around. You unlock more combos? Oh, that's cool. So would it be like an electric missile or something? Don't tell me, but... oh, now everything's back, of course. Okay. Well. Access to Research Lab Ether granted. Please step into the hologram. Portion of the early mechanics of Jedi Knight Academy involve guns. I have played a couple seconds of that, but my biggest memory of those like early, not just PC, but like they were console games as well. But those early Star Wars games is I think it's Jedi Academy, and specifically my sister's friends were playing it and making like I think making a custom Jedi. Maybe it was not. My memories are very hazy, but they had like a double-bladed yellow lightsaber, and that was the coolest, most mind-blowing thing to my child brain. Because like, already a double-bladed lightsaber is like the coolest thing you could possibly have in the 2000s, but it was also yellow? That's like even less common than purple. Oh, I see walls of content. A Metroid. And it's in a prime location. think they want me to scan it. Phazon Infusion Stage 6. Subject Metroid BR 5497. Subject's mass at 180% of previous Phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. So this is a Phazon Metroid. So normally they are tiny. If this is 180%, they are normally minuscule. Oh. Stasis Tank B. Oh, wait. Okay. It's really hard to tell because this is a low resolution game, but I can see that the B has a slight angle on the bottom right, and the 8 is angular across the entire thing. So B118, contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. The Space Pirates feel so organized. It's strange. Containment temperature stable at 3 degrees centigrade. Environmental diagnostics satisfactory. Metroid brain scan results in. Studies show accelerated activity in parietal lobe during hunting cycles at temperatures above 10 degrees centigrade. Internal organs of Metroid seem to be limited to nucleonic absorption cells and massive energy reservoirs. So yeah, this is still the early days of the Metroid, when people didn't know about all the other secrets. The hooked mandibles of the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy. Metroid containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustments. Temperatures below 10 degrees centigrade will render Metroids docile. See, so you could have a pet Metroid. They can be your friend. New pirate data. Log 10891.0. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, it's a code name, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Although aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. So I thought Ridley was the leader of the Space Pirates, but I guess he's been downgraded to security. That's rough. Codename Ridley, real name Scott. Actually, his real name is Daisy. A new pirate data entry. Log 10.44.4. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities have been completed. 3 were terminated in an accident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroid, especially their ability to absorb and process energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests that a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Is that just about everything? Is it time to scan the Metroid? The Metroid Prime? Alright, new creature. Morphology. Metroid. Energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Oh god! It's not docile anymore. And I have no ice powers. Yet. But I wonder if that white door, I wonder if that might help to indicate what I might be getting next. Are you new? No. I feel like I'm gonna miss like a variant from a space pirate at some point. Because if I'd seen the Shadow Pirate second, I would not have differentiated it. Oh, I'm gonna snipe you. Suffer. Wait, this is... Oh, this is new. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're doing another one. Another round. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increases upon energy absorption. All guards must use ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. If a Metroid is energy-based, would they really leave behind a corpse? In Jedi Knight Academy, you are given one lightsaber, but after the first Virgil, you're given the option to switch to dual wield or saber staff. You can have it be a range of colors, but not red. Not even for the evil root. You thought you were safe from the walls of Tex after Aiden. Little did you know Metroid Prime was secretly a VN. I guess. Legally, yes. Log 10.957.2. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. I keep waiting for them to say like Project Prime or something. I want that name to be dropped fully. Preliminary... Oh, also I'm looking for that Project Dread. That's been teased for like, what, 15 years? Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce a radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but the refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Oh no! Oh no! They're learning. They caught up with me. They heard me reading, and they want no more reading breaks. They demand to be taken seriously. Yeah, I didn't actually, like, the reading wasn't the biggest reason I dropped Aiden Chronicles for streaming. I just realized that the structure of the game was, like, satisfying to do, but there was very little to say about it. Because it was just doing the same stuff, but with bigger numbers, largely. And, like, going to a location and fishing to get more stuff is satisfying for me. It is not, like, compelling stream material. Oh, what are you? Are you you're just an item. Alright, how do I get to you? I'm glad I noticed that. Oh, you're making me do it with physics? Oh, jeez. Okay, I see a thing. Yeah, like, Metroid Prime is a fresh experience for me. So, I have a lot more to say, and also, people can just tell me how to play the game. Because it's, like I've said multiple times, far outside... Damn it! Okay, I'll at least take care of the space part before I continue with this. If I'm going to be using those super missiles, then I have to stock up on packs. How do I get back up? Uh-oh. How do I get back up? Can I jump? No. Gimme. If Metroid Prime is a VN, then where is Cat Box and Puppet with its strings cut? Well, probably pretty soon. What? Where? How do I get back up? Hey, yeah, there we go. Oh, Okay, I can stand on this though, so I can make this work. Just have to jump to the side, and up. No, the railing, damn it. Oh, I gotta make this work. Alright, will this give me just enough height? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I don't have to trick anything. Now to get the item. Alright. Ugh. Physics. Did they have to be cruel? And use physics? No. See, I think we as a society have moved beyond the need for physics. I don't think they caused anything good to happen. No. Like, even if, like, it's just that this is a very narrow thing. Oh, like, yeah, I should go a little bit faster to just get over that little hump. But then, I might just fall right off immediately like I just did. Okay. I'll get on, and then I'll take it nice and slow. See, even just flicking... Damn it. Even just flicking the stick makes you move quite a bit. There's no way to take it super easy. I think another problem actually is the camera angle keeps on shifting slightly. It changes the direction that the analog stick moves me just a little bit. But how would Sonic be good otherwise? That's the thing. We need to make a Sonic game without physics. That's the only way to make everybody happy. Yeah, now I've gotten like the first bit down, but then when the camera rotates slightly, it keeps throwing me. I've got to take like a second to get myself orientated. God. Now see, if this game had 8 directional movement, this would be way easier. Wouldn't have to worry about... Damn it! Being a degree off. My stubbornness is probably going to be a problem with streaming as a process. Because I get like this when I play games sometimes where I'll be like, well, it's a possibility, so I have to fixate on doing it. I'd be so mad if I fell now. Yeah, first try. Oh, man. Why is Sonic Discourse so bad? So many reasons. So many. Project Titan is suspended indefinitely. Security breaches resulting in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. Like, there are the factors. It would take like multiple documentaries to fully assess it all, because like there's actual like bigotry involved. There's the YouTubers. There's the fact that Sonic games are very inconsistent and try lots of different things, which means the fan base has literally dozens of different entry points that are all different, have different expectations. Um, there's like the fact that the games vary in quality quite a bit. There's the fact that there's quite a bit of money to be made in just generally talking about it. Like there's a trillion factors, and I'd have to actually sit and think about them all. Didn't notice it was so bad until I started paying attention to it. To be fair, it's actually been the worst it's been, in my opinion, very recently. Like, it's gotten dire, which is saying something, because it's never been good. Maybe in the 90s it was good, I don't really remember. But it's been dire. Alright. How do I get you? Are you made of like radon or something? How do I break you? Oh, okay. I didn't think that was gonna work. Quality is subjective and people forget that. Oh yeah, no. People will literally like take the idea that someone would prefer to play a Sonic game over a Mario game as just an objective failure. As like, well, why would you want to play that game instead of the objectively better game? Because Mario games have very strictly designed levels, which means they're better. Never mind that Mario games are often severely lacking in soul. You just need to adhere to the objective truth. Okay, I'm actually really shocked that missiles can just break these. Wait, shouldn't my electrical attack feed the Metroid? Like, shouldn't it be like, oh yes, nice, delicious, a treat? I mean, honestly, jingling keys is perfectly valid, all things considered. Like, at the end of the day, people treat it like it's the reverse, but enjoying something is rarely a negative. Like, just flat out. Like, even if something is, like, generally reviled, if you enjoy it, you're not losing anything. There's, like, a benefit. People are like, oh, but you're fooling yourself into thinking it's good, but it doesn't actually matter. Like, I don't think I could enjoy Balan Wonderworld, but people like there are people out there who do, and people are like, oh, they're deluding themselves, but like, what do they lose by deluding themselves? Like, is there anything? Is there any downside to enjoying something unless it's something that harms someone? East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of area. Log 11.550.6. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would we would have no need for a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could harvest the energy they've consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. That seems reasonable enough. I'm sure it'll work out. Quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely someone who values a good story in a game too. Like, good music or a good story, or like especially a good story that implements the gameplay, will elevate a lot of games above a lot of other types of games. Like, I I personally really hate the trend of AAA games that are afraid of being video games. So no matter how high quality they are, I just don't have as much interest as the average person does. And that's just, there's just tons of personal taste at play that people don't like to acknowledge. All right, more pirate data. Log 11.42, hey, 420, 420.7. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner of which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, yet the Metroid extracts energy, identifying this energy as our central problem. It takes no physical form, yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Stasis tank C012 is contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Move immediately. Alright, is that everything? Is that all the sweet, delicious lore? I think it is. Oh, you almost got me. This tank holds the remains of experiment 7526. Conversion of elite pirate unsuccessful. Alright, is this the way down? Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Wait. Have I scanned you? I have not. A new creature. Ice beetle. Burrowing insect with ice-reinforced carapace. Averse to heat. This member of the beetle family has adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures in the Phendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. Alright. But can you take a missile to the face? You can't. So you're useless. Whoa, okay. This is not what I was expecting at all. Man, I was expecting like an ice region or something, like an ice cave, but no. Okay, wait, let's try the other beam. Okay, that is pretty potent. I'm gonna keep using the bi beam though. If it's all the same to you. Whoa, whoop. Where'd it go? I can't really get back up. Oh, whoa! Whoa! I could see Samus. Alright, so maybe there isn't a boss in here. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download to tactical visor prototype for field testing. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Well, it's just flat out an actual physical visor, vaguely contained within a Metroid capsule. Alright, can I safely go down? Is there anything to scan, maybe? Nah. Oh, just a Metroid. Wait, can I break these? Nah. Okay. Okay. You can stay there. Oh, it's shielded, huh? Force field network active around object. All 3 force fields must be deactivated to access object. Okay. Huh. Wasn't expecting that, actually. Central tank circuit. Okay. Oh, I've been doing it this whole time. Okay. It wasn't actually that involved. SMT5 has characters. I've heard such incredibly mixed things about SMT. In general, but 5 as well. Thermal visor interface will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject here. Inform command that thermal vision test will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Alright. I jumped down a bit too far and missed one force field, I guess. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in the Fendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. And connection terminated. I do like that they were thorough and had 3 whole different kinds of force fields active. It just didn't accomplish very much for them. Because they put them all in the same room. I do like the idea, though, that it's not just that Samus can take people's powers, but, like, her suit can just adapt to whatever and just be like, okay, you have permission to use this now. It's fine. Thermal visor. Oh, I wish I could see what the visor actually looks like when you change it. Press minus, left, yep. Okay. Hidden wave beam target. Wait. Is this the wave beam I have? Is that right? Wait, why did it turn orange? It's the power. Uh-oh. Cool. Oh, this is a really cool way to showcase it, actually. And now everything's extra purple and blue. Truly a great way to end this section of Metroid Prime month. You can actually just flat out play this game with a bisexual filter. Like, this was definitely a game designed with pride in mind, I think. Ah. Alright, I need to find a hidden wave beam target. If I were one of those, where would I be? This actually, I think, looks really nice. Alright, I guess when they break out of these, I should check if there's anything in them. Like a hidden wave beam point. Wait. Why is that one different? Oh, it's a different thing entirely. Oh. Love that each visor shows the UI elements differently. That is pretty great detail. Like, they must have spent, like, so much dev time on this UI. So much. You gonna break out? Yeah, there you go. Oh, God. Oh. I assume when I find a hidden wave beam point, I'll be able to lock onto it. Oh, is that it? Is that the hidden wave beam point? Oh, hey, my charge shot has a bit of homing too. Nice. See, this has everything I need from a shooter. Slight homing and pointer controls. Can I not scan when I'm in this visor? Oh, right. Of course I can't. It's literally a scan visor. Right. Store has no power. Oh, it only takes one shot. Huh. Wow, it's pitch black. I think I've mentioned this before, but oh, what's a creature? I'm glad I could still scan it. Oh, it's a security droid. Well-armed and armored security mecha. Security droids have limited intelligence, but do their assigned tasks well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockdown, then attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic warfare suite can scramble visor technology as well. God, this is really hard to parse. Alright, didn't notice these before. Is this just flat out an inanimate carbon rod? Is power still out? Wow, yeah. So yeah, I think I've mentioned this on another stream though, but yeah, this always reminds me whenever a game actually does darkness in a way where you cannot just like cheat it and still see. I think about how something that they pushed really hard with Twilight Princess back in the day was, oh man, it's so dark you're gonna have to use your lantern. There's no way to see otherwise. And that was not remotely true. It was very easy to see in the dark, even and your lantern was more necessary for like, and your lantern needed lantern oil, so you didn't want to use it if you didn't have to. Oh wait, no, you're not. Yeah, you need missiles. Okay. That always stuck with me for some reason, because then so many other games. It kind of reminds me, like, there's just so many weird things with Nintendo where if they do it, then it's innovative and now it's real. Where, like, for example, people treat Breath of the Wild like it was the first open world game, and anything that does open world now is copying Breath of the Wild by default. But yeah, like, there's just a lot of stuff where, like, yeah, okay, so in Twilight Princess again, they talked about like the faces and like, oh man, these faces. like Wind Waker was expressive, but now thanks to more innovations, they've managed to make these anime-style faces that are still expressive. And then meanwhile, like 5 years earlier, there was Final Fantasy X having fully animated faces with voice acting. And meanwhile, Nintendo, years later, they catch up on the faces. The voice acting can come another 10 years later, though. Like, it's just such a thing. Wait, where am I going? um, Up, right? But the... Oh, okay, so the stairs are out. Okay. Honestly, I kind of wish the super missiles were just a flat upgrade to my missiles that made it so I could destroy those security drones in one shot. I would really appreciate that. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this visor is more susceptible to interference. Maybe it's just the purple blends with the gray a bit more. It's hard to say. Okay, so where am I? Right. Right, and I still didn't do anything. I'm never gonna remember that little ice window up here for whenever I get the heat beam or whatever. See, this is why they should have made Metroid Prime for the Wii U, because you could use the gamepad to put little markings on your map. Alright, made it to safety. And we left the purple dimension.